Right here in my hand is my magic template for creating landing pages that get 20% conversion rates. Look, I'm going to be honest today. I'm about to show you something that will make you very, very angry. Angry that you've wasted thousands on traffic, thousands of minutes and hours on your landing page that were designed to fail. Angry that no one told you the real framework that drives 20% conversion rates plus. After implementing this exact system across 120 different industries, from finance to real estate to SaaS to coaching, my clients are seeing 5 to 10x more leads without spending an extra dollar on ads. This isn't a tactic, it's the entire game that I'm about to show you in this video today. So if you want more qualified leads, more closes of deals, and you're really ready to scale your business, you'll want to watch this video to the very end. I promise you that. Because at the end of this video, I'm also going to show you how to get this exact template for an absolute steal and how you can implement it into your business today so you can start getting more leads, start seeing those conversion rates lift, and it's going to be awesome. So if you're ready to start converting like crazy, let's build a new page and jump straight in. So I've got the template here and we're about to dive in, but before we do, I just want to mention the importance of using proven structures in your marketing and sales. When you're designing something from scratch, you always want to go for a proven formula. So this formula that I'm about to show you is a structure that I've created over the last decade, working with 600 plus clients in over 120 different industries. So this is the framework that I go to making 7-figure and 8-figure landing page campaigns that scale on the hardest traffic source, Facebook and Meta ads. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is the template here up on the screen. As you can see, it's beautiful, really easy and laid out. And while there might be a lot of placeholder text here, I'm also going to be referring to an example that we've created with this page that's scaling at the moment on Meta ads. So this is for one of our awesome clients here at Persuasion Experience, an awesome funding company out of Australia. And we've applied this template to create a really high converting campaign for them. So the first section is our above the fold. Now the above the fold, it is so critical. 100% of your traffic sees it, so you must make it count. You want to make sure that your message, your offer, everything stands out. So when traffic first comes to your page, they're like, hey, this makes sense to me. So as you can see here, there's a couple of different components. We've got the eyebrow copy, we've got the main headline, we've got some benefit bullets, we've got our CTA button, a friction remover below the CTA button to add more trust, and then an image on the right. So as we can see, this applied in the real world now. We've got the little Australian flag here, Australian business owners who need fast funding, right? Calling out that pain point. We're running Google ads and Meta ads to this client, and our headline is need business funds fast, get up to 2 million in 24 hours using your property as collateral, 95% plus approval rate. And then we've got our bullet section here, right? So this starts to sort of stack the offer and shows what you get. So get 20K to 2 million in funds transferred to you by tomorrow. This shows you exactly sort of like what they can do for you as a business that needs funding. And then we've got the claim here, see if you qualify in just 60 seconds. We've got a simple little application that shows them if they qualify or not, or without needing to deal with a bank, right? So then we've got like a bit of a friction remove bullet saying, hey, banks are annoying to deal with. Let's remove that friction. You can deal with us. We'll let you know in 60 seconds instead of it taking 6 weeks. Our CTA here is see if you qualify. Initially we had to see if you can get funding, but this see if you qualify actually lifted our conversion rate from 10% to 14%, so a 40% increase. It was absolutely massive. And then we've got this friction remover here, no credit checks. So that's the first panel here. It's the above the fold, and it's all about making sure that when someone first lands on your page, they understand exactly what you do, so you can sort of communicate your value, and they understand, okay, this is for me. Let's find out more. So from here, what we do is we then get into the scroll. This is where we come into our USP banner and we explain more about what we do. So we've got the USP 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and for HomeSec, you can see that we've put this into more social proof and number-based USPs. This is to stand out and really draw the eye into all the amazing benefits that you get when you work with this specific client. Now, as we move in here, we've got like our 3 benefit panels here. So these 3 benefit panels here, it's used as what we would call a lead. So once we've got someone's attention, they then scroll down and they're like, okay, is this really for me? That's what they're sort of asking in their head, and can I trust this business? And this is a perfect time to use our lead copy as something that connects with them emotionally and shows the benefits. And here we've got a simple benefit card style. And for this client, we've got apply in 60 seconds, funded in 24 hours, showing that time component, because for a lot of businesses, this is a stressful time and they want to have it handled pretty fast. Flexible and delayed repayments on your terms. terms. So again, taking away that stress from the user, and then apply with no credit checks and no complicated paperwork, right? So we're creating a dream come true experience with this specific landing page. And then if we just scroll up as well, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Need business funding now? Again, calling out that question. And people might be like, is this repetitive? And yes, it is. And it's on purpose, because what we want to do is we want to repeat our major claims here. Then get up to 2 million in 24 hours. We get you funded fast. Simply use your property equity for instant collateral. See if you qualify in just 60 seconds and get up to 2 million for your business within 24 hours. Super simple, right? Often we think that we need to use all these crazy words or all these crazy claims, but simplicity scales. And that's exactly what we're doing with this landing page here. So now we'll move on to the next section here. Here we then start to show our social proof. So we've got a featured in panel here, and then we've got our review stacks. I'll have a video coming up soon around how to collect social proof and how to get more testimonials for your business. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to be first to see that video. But as we come down here over to the home sec page, what we want to then start to do is layer in social proof. Because now someone's come through to our landing page and they're like, okay, this sounds really good, but can I trust this business? So when we have the claim, 10,000 plus Aussie businesses trust us to get them the funding they need, and then we've got this backed up with all of these verified Google reviews, it becomes extremely polarizing, and people are like, oh my God, this sounds like exactly what I need. And that is by design. That's the type of structure that this template does, right? It's almost like a hypnotic journey that someone's going through when they've got this problem and they're like, oh my God, this looks like an amazing solution. And this is how we can get a landing page that converts at 20%. So as we scroll down here, we'll come down into the next section in the template. And then what we've got here is insert what awesome thing your business does that people crave. So here, what we've got is exactly sort of the benefits and the features of our product, just in simple bullets, but in this like really nice, sexy card style design. So capital flow boost, capital upgrade. This is what you can use this business's service for their business. So it starts to add context around how it's going to help their business, which is totally awesome. And then we move into the next panel here, which is our business power differentiators. So this is where we want to show we're different from other competitors out there. We want to discredit other options out there and show us as the obvious choice in the marketplace. So as we come down here, we fund in 24 hours using your property equity, even if the banks have said no. So again, targeting that pain point and then sort of showing how we're different and how we can solve the problem. Now, as we move on to the next section here, we've got 8 reasons why you should choose our company. So for our HomeSec clients, 8 reasons why you should use HomeSec. What this copy panel does, and the reason why this structure is so persuasive and so hypnotic, is that because when we're making our sales claims, sometimes people want reasons to act today. And that's exactly why we've got this panel here. So as we scroll over for this client, we've got like our 8 reasons. And what we want to use these is almost like stacking all those awesome benefits on top of each other to make it a no-brainer, because that's what we want to do with our marketing. We want to show that we've got the no-brainer offer that's too good to refuse out there in the marketplace. If you don't have an offer like that, I've got a 3-hour workshop. You can check it out in the description below. We charge $17 for it, but it's an awesome workshop hosted by my co-founder Alicia, who's absolutely incredible on offer creation. You'll want to check it out. But most people out there are making, convincing arguments as to why they should choose your business, when you should really just be making a compelling offer. It makes business and marketing so much easier when you've got a strong offer to start with. So that is the 8 reasons why panel. But yeah, as we can start to see, it's stacking on top of each other. And as people are reading this, it's a hassle-free process. They're starting to nod their head. And that when people are nodding their head as they're reading through the page, that's when you know you have a strong page and you've got the basis to get a page that converts at 20%. Business-friendly amounts, new businesses welcome, property-backed security, all those benefits are stacked on top of each other. Into the next panel, it's a how it works panel. So the how it works panel is simple one, and what we've got here is a name for this product, which is accelerated business relief loans for this specific client, but it's how we get your business funded in 24 hours. It's really important on your landing page to sort of show you the process that you work with clients, so there's clarity in what happens next. A lot of people in their landing pages never show this. They never show what happens next and how it works. And that clarity for your potential target market and your potential qualified leads is so critically important, because without it, they don't really know what happens next. They're like, okay, why should I trust you with my financial information? Why should I trust you with my personal information? Are you going to start spam calling me? These are the thoughts that are going through your traffic's mind as they come to your landing page. So this how it works panel really helps to dismantle that. So I've got, hey, apply in 60 seconds. It's a quick 5-minute chat. You get your offer, final verification, sign and confirm. You get funded in just 2 hours. So a really clean process here. And as you can see, we've got all this mapped out in the template. Now, the next section is our offer call out. So with our offer call out, we want to show exactly what's in it for them and what is that next step. And your offer, when it appears on the landing page, should be that logical next step to get them on the phone. So this is apply for an accelerated business relief loan today and access 20K to 2 million by tomorrow. No credit checks or financial records needed. So here we are, we're making our irresistible offer. We're making our compelling offer, not a convincing argument. It's extremely clear what they're getting and what the next step is for the landing page. And having that clear step is so important, because without that clear step, you're not going to get a 20% conversion rate. Most people have wishy-washy CTAs, wishy-washy offers, and that's why their landing pages pretty much get 0% response and conversion rate, because there's no clarity in the offer. So this is like a big clarity panel inside this template, and so critical that you have something like this so it's obvious what happens next in the marketing and sales process for the leads that are coming through. So that's how you get 20% conversion rates. Now, moving into the next step is more of like an about us panel for our business. So it's why we're, the most trusted inside our industry. So if we come down and have a look for this client, here we've got some of our friendly client faces here. This is to build trust and connection and to reduce skepticism, saying, hey, we are a legitimate business. Hey, here are the awards that we've been in. Here's everything that we do here. So again, this is an important section just to reduce skepticism and increase conversion rates. So as we come into the next panel here, which is a really juicy looking comparison table. Comparison tables are really cool to use in your landing page process. The reason why is sometimes people need your business in context with other competitors and other options out there. And you don't, when you've paid for, let's say, Facebook ads, Google ads to come to this page and like, oh, I'm not sure if this is right. Let me go have another search at the competitors and see if there's another option out there. We don't want that to happen, right? We want to have an iron gate around our traffic that comes here. So from here, what we do is we actually put our competitors, weakness as well as our strength, and we compare it for the user so they don't have to go anywhere else. That helps us to reduce our bounce rate on our landing page and increase our conversion rate and get more qualified leads coming through, which is totally awesome. You can see it here for this client. So we've put up the speed of funding, the speed of funding and the application type. So as we scroll down here, that is that panel, and it's a really important panel if you want to have high conversion rates on your landing page. And then we come down to the who we serve market. So as we get to the business end of the page, people are starting to think, is this for me, or am I like the perfect customer for this business to help, or someone else? So what we want to do is we want to call out those common people that we do help on this page, so it's obvious that we are the right solution. So here we've got smiling faces here. We've made the page very personable, but we're showing those different types of avatars that we serve, so people can say, oh, they serve me. This is amazing. Yes, I want to hit the button now, and I want to see if I qualify. So that's the reason for this panel. As we start to close out this page, you always want to have frequently asked questions. Here it is in the template here with all of these mapped out. Again, people are coming to this page and they've got these questions on the top of their mind. So if you don't know the frequently asked questions for your clientele, go ask your sales team, say, hey, what are the common questions that you have? Because not having these on the landing page can actually limit your conversion rate a lot, right? People are doing 70 to 80% of the buying process themselves these days, right? They're going to landing pages, they're comparing competitors, being like, oh, what's the best option for me? And if you don't answer their common questions on the landing page, you're not building that trust with them, and you're making it harder for them to actually get in touch with your business. So you want to load this up with those common questions and answer them in advance, and that's how you get qualified leads as well. So as we come in to the final element of this page, we have got the final CTA. So the final CTA just sort of recaps everything, and it's such an important part. So here it is here. We've got ready to receive our great service or our offer name here, and then point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, point 5. You'll notice on this page, we use bullets very methodically. And the reason why is we want to stack the benefits. We want to stack all the amazing features together so we can make an irresistible offer that is too good to refuse. And that is how we get a 20% conversion rate. So for this client, it's like ready to get your fast business relief loan, access the amount that you want, apply in 60 seconds, no payments for up to 6 months, no credit score checks required, 0 paperwork, headaches, see if you qualify, no credit checks. This is how you build a landing page that's built for conversion and built for scale. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the template and how you can build a landing page that converts at 20% plus. Trust me, if you want to be creating pages that do convert at that amount, you want to make sure that you're using a proven framework and a proven structure. I'll put a link down in the description below so you can access the template and you can use it in your own business and install it in there. And I want you to remember one critical thing. The only thing better than this video and the information inside it is implementation, right? Watching this video doesn't matter if you don't actually implement what I've taught you on this video. So rewatch it, have a look at all the sales copy that we used in the example, and make sure you deploy it for your business because that's how you get results. And even better yet, if you want me to deploy this for your business, where you want me to run your ads, you want me to build your landing pages, you want me to do your A/B testing, you want me to scale your account, we have got an offer to work with my agency Persuasion Experience, also down in the description. So click that link and you can have a chat with our team, see how we can help you to grow and scale your business. But now we've got more videos coming up. So click the video suggested on this and take your landing page and lead generation game to the next level. Peace.